Hello everybody, my name is, Today's I'm gonna make a video about politics because I said I would do it. Oh my goodness. This video got more than 2 likes. So I'm making this video about politics. And I can't go into presentation mode because then the screen record would stop. So here is the politics of Iceland currently. Here is basically the constitution simple down. I did copy this from Wikipedia, but I did read it, alright? And so basically what it's stating is all the normal stuff. Legislation, judicial, blah blah blah, these articles. By the way, the Althingi is the parliament basically, the Senate. They do have Supreme Courts, by the way, and this just describes human rights at the bottom. And so, yeah, it explains the laws, the needs, but they only have this many sections, so the Constitution. Next, here are the current political parties. So currently the winning one is the Independent Party, liberalism, okay, skepticism, 16 people. Close behind it is Progressive though. And then the Pirate Party, which is my favorite. They have no leader because they're pirates, they just go crazy direct autocracy, it's amazing. Not there. These are the parties that don't have seats in the parliament, by the way. These three do not have any symbols. Or election symbols, yes, but no logo. Now, here are the voting rights. Now, surprisingly, you are not allowed to vote in Iceland unless you are over 18, obviously, but also unless you are not Icelandic. If you were Danish before 1946, for at least like 10 years and you lived there, basically, 10 years, they are eligible to vote if you are from Denmark. You also have to live in Iceland for a while, and only other Nordic nationals, which is just citizens, are allowed to vote if they are allowed to. Which means you have to be Icelandic to vote, which makes sense. Now here is the current Senate. The Senate, Pirate Party's got 6 seats, and that's amazing. Responsible Future, Icelandic Socialist Party, and Liberal Democratic Party are allowed to be voted for now because they're new or something. 144 votes, that's sad. But currently, the Independents and Progressive are dominating. There is a Social Democratic Alliance and a movement too. Now here are the voting districts. There are many different types of districts, statistical districts, such as the municipalities, which are the only ones not used, which are the ones used for everything but voting in EU statistics. So these are the voting statistic areas: northeast, northwest, south, and then Reykjavik, north, south, and then southwest. This being like this because, well, Reykjavik has like most of the population of Iceland. The second like biggest city, it's like all right here, and then there's a small amount of people around up north, which is where these northwest and northeast are centered, I'm pretty sure. These little cracks right here. Anyway, most of the people live right on this peninsula area, which is why there's a little green right there. And this is for, well, voting. This is how they count the votes. This is what districts they have. And they are a specific direct democracy, or a lot of people are fighting for it, but for now they're representative, which means it's like the US. They send representatives for the voting because, Senate, Pirate parties, and a few others, I'm pretty sure, are voting to abolish that. Now, as you see, there are a lot of valid votes, which means there's a turnout percent, which is actually quite well, or that's most of them, basically, that's what I mean. But the turnout is actually still quite well at 80%. That is a lot. And so that's basically all I had to say. Honestly, I can extend this slideshow and restate this in another video, but in depth, including, I didn't even get to the full politics. I can still explain the government, how it works, and the 3 branches, though that's gonna take a lot of work. So, if I get 12 likes, not 12, just 10 likes, then I'll do it. Because that might take like an hour. but I will do it. Anyways, that's it for now. Here's your political thing. Yeah, might as well mention they are in the Arctic Circle as well, which means they're in like the Arctic Assembly. As well as the original thing for the politics, the origin, didn't include in the slideshow, but people wanted a specifically representative and direct democracy sprouting originally from the Danish, yeah, from wanting independence from Denmark after World War II, getting out of British because they occupied the island. That's how they sunk the Bismarck and found out about it, or had the battle, I mean. But they wanted full independence, just like that old Commonwealth. Probably not just like it, honestly, because that thing was weird. But that's where it all sprouted, because of the Danish. Goodbye.